Ronaldo Lopez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eduardo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. In the air to right center. Geyer moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nate Eovaldi is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
A ball and no strikes. He enters play here at 288, 8 home runs and 19 driven in. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Betts is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Striding in, Nicky Delmonico.
The first baseman, Nicky.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, J.D. Martinez would lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
To 1-2 now. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Hawker racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, James.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 1-1. Grounded foul. 1-2. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Standing in, Ryan Cordell will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Here's Brock Holt now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. One and one. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
High in the air out to center field. Cordell has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Leon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Holt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is in there. A cold strike 3. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offer. One left for the Red Sox. Home half of the third.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hard hit to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer looks up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bogaerts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Polka. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Daniel Polka.
And that's taken for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And he fouls this one off. Delmonico playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. Geyer is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now.
Mitch.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
And the throw is in time. It's a... Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, James McCann. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Nunez is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Ready now for the White Sox, Brandon Guyer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So it was a swinging strike three. Brandon Guyer becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matt. And hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Moncada trying to get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. Delmonico fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Bradley stands at first with 1 out. Bradley runs. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Two and 2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes another 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was
Younger.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Runner at first here, one man out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So here's Daniel Ponca now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off for ball one. Sanchez at second. Alonso is over at first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Tough pick to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Yohan Moncada waits on deck. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. The payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
For the White Sox, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. At the knees, strike 1. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. He's set the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Thornburg is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full
looking at a fastball to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cordell has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now that
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Cordell is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 33.
So coming to the plate, James McCann. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts sprinting after it, and he makes the catch. Catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in now, Brandon Geyer. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. That one's in there, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So striding forward now, Ryan Cordell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Jace Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin. In their half of the 8th. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. Now, there's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he... Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
We got time.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Yolmer Sanchez.
We got time.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 2 for 3 thus far from the stretch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time, as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Palco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Randall Delgado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Geyer will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now
digging in, Eduardo Nunez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead.
Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Now batting.
In now, Nicky Delmonico. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and not what they were hoping for. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Moncada leads off second with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Strike taken up in the zone.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit to third. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Stepping in, Brandon Guyer. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Into the corner and slicing foul. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Boston Red Sox claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Nate Eovaldi earned his 5th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Ronaldo Lopez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Matt Barnes wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
find them beats with.